Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. What do you want to be in life? As kids growing up, all of us get that question. Whether it's from your teachers, your parents, your family members, your friends. Sometimes as kids we sit down, this one say I'm gonna be a doctor, the other one say I'm gonna be a lawyer, this one I'm gonna be a pastor, yada yada yada. But whether we like it or not, at some point we're gonna have to come to terms with things that some things, well, we can't say they're not for us. It might just be that due to situation and certain circumstances, you might not get there, or you might decide, this is just not for me. I don't like that. Or there's a specific reason I don't like that. Maybe you want a family and you might decide that that career path doesn't align, with the type of lifestyle you want to live. But no matter what you do, at the end of the day, the world will always have a say in it. Someone will always either criticize you or someone will always love you. You're probably gonna get that 50-50, or if you're lucky enough, you might get the whole world to love you, even though I've never heard of that before, but I guess it's possible. Kids should probably get the chance to, figure things out on their own. But if parents actually let that happen, the world will collapse. Because kids, sometimes you get in our 20s, 30s, and we still trying to figure this out. We're still trying to figure life out. However, what if you're someone who just loves life? Like, you want to live life, you enjoy everything, you enjoy everybody. You just want to try different things as you grow older to just gain more experience. It doesn't mean that, just because I don't become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever it is that you thought you were going to become as a kid, or a religious leader, it doesn't mean that you don't like that thing particularly, which is what the world will make it seem like many times. It's just that maybe you want to try different things, and at one point, if you might want to try everything. Some of us later on in life, we might want to become a religious leader. You never know where life will take you, or where experiences, your encounters will take you. Sometimes someone might come into your life and then they change your whole world. This very thing that you said you never gonna become, or you just let go, you thought you were going to become, and you let it go at some point. At some point in your life, you might meet someone who actually make you think about that thing again, and you decide to follow it or pursue it, because you probably shouldn't really follow anything. I don't know exactly where that would lead you. However, sometimes we need help. Some of us need direction sometimes, because sometimes you feel stuck in life, especially if you were one of those kids where you had a parent or both of your parents were paving the path for you, which could be very helpful when your parents pave the path for you. However, they shouldn't be too strict about it sometimes, because that could cause you to rebel, which might lead to you crashing in life, or it could lead to you being successful. It's a 50-50 thing. All of us want a chance at life. Nobody likes to suffer. No one likes to fail. No one likes to fail a failure. This is the reason why whenever we meet somebody, we always tell them about our biggest accomplishment. We like to brag. You call it bragging if you want, or just the fact that we appreciate what we've accomplished. We like to talk about those things, whether it's school, whether it's degrees, whatever it is, whether it's a skill, it's a certification you got, and hey, I got this certification because it makes you feel good. And the truth is, every human being feel that way. Now, the problem comes from what jealousy would come sometimes is if you don't want to feel like someone is above you or below you. But at the end of the day, that's where we need to fix certain part of ourselves. because someone will always be above you and someone will always be below you. But when I say above and below, we're not talking about that you're better or someone is better. It's just that they might be ahead of you. That's what we mean by above. They might be ahead of you in certain things. Maybe the knowledge they've acquired, the chances they've had, the environment they grew up in. Maybe they grew up in a better country than you, or they've had more opportunities. That doesn't mean they're smarter than you or they're better than you. They're just ahead of you for now, and at some point you might pass them or you might catch up to them. It doesn't matter. Whatever stage they are, though, just remember to appreciate them, appreciate what they've accomplished. And if you feel like they're behind you, you're ahead of them, maybe you can lend them a hand, or you could help them out. You could teach them certain things. If they're ahead of you, you could ask them to teach you. But at the end of the day, all of us want to make it. All of us, and the problem is when you say make it, it's exactly what are we talking about? We live in a world where everybody wants to go somewhere, but it seems like no one really know where they're going, because people will choose a career, work that career their whole lives, and then, for example, something like a pandemic happened, you get laid off that job, or something else happened, and then you realize it wasn't that stable after all. But that's because all of us are trying to survive. We do things for the money, or we do things for the love of society, to be recognized, so people could appreciate us. That's why we do things, which is not bad, because everyone loves to be appreciated. Everyone loves to feel good about themselves. Now, where we're going with this is, how do we create a better future for children where they're not competing so much, they're cooperating. Now they can compete on who does this better, like how can I improve myself, because competition does help with improvement. However, too much competition or competition without control can be a bit of a problem, because it becomes like a dog eat dog type of game, and some people will do anything to take the others out. You don't want to see your kids suffer. I don't want to see my kid. Nobody wants to see their kids suffer. Well, I don't want to see my future kids suffer. Nobody wants to see their future kids suffer, or their kids now suffer. So it's, how do you create a world where everyone just pave their own path, but they could enjoy it, do whatever it is that they want? In my view, human beings are flexible. Human beings can learn. The possibilities are unlimited. But it might be time to change this idea that you have to choose this specific thing and be stuck to it, because not everyone feels like this. Some people like to try different things. Some people like to expand their horizon. Some people like to get as many skills as they can, which is beneficial. Now, it is a little bit risky, because of course, if you have a business, you want someone who's going to commit to your business, before you hire them, if you're going to hire people. So that is the risky part. But at the same time, people should be given the chance to pursue, as many things as they want till they find their niche. That's if they do find their niche, because there might be some people out there who just enjoy everything, but at the end of the day, they're gonna have to find something that could generate, that they could make a lifestyle, they could make a living. Anyways, thank you for watching. I was just sharing my thoughts. May all your wishes come true, and have a blessed day. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and leave your comment in the comment section below.